the polls just closed on this primary day.
We're waiting to learn the Democratic and Republican nominees for mayoral races in Indianapolis, Carmel, and Westfield.
Plus, a $410 million IPS referendum is up in the air. We begin in Indianapolis. That's where Mayor Joe Hogsett is attempting to be the Democratic nominee in the mayoral race in an effort to win a third term.
But he has a number of challengers on both sides of the aisle. On the Democratic side, State Representative Robin Shackelford, Bob Kern, and Larry Vaughn are challenging Hogsett.
Those seeking the Republican nomination include Jefferson Shreve, Abdul Hakim Shabazz, James Jackson, and John Couch.
WRTV's Meredith Hackler is live at the City County building downtown, which is a polling place.
And Meredith, voters in Marion County told you it's less about the names on the ballot and more about the issues.
Yeah, Mark and Nicole, absolutely. The issues were on the top of everybody's mind as they entered the ballot. We just saw two people just run in so that they were able to cast their ballots in this primary election. And while crime and infrastructure were two of the biggest issues I heard from voters here in Marion County, in Hamilton County, people are more concerned about making sure that their community doesn't grow too quickly.
Have you seen our country? We need help.
Asking for change and hoping for a different outcome.
I think we've kind of been stagnant for a while, so hoping some new blood will get the ball rolling some more.
That was the message from voters across Indianapolis. Many are happy there are more options on the ballot.
I like having a multiplicity of candidates. Yeah, that makes my research more in-depth to see what their platform really is, what they're running for.
And political experts say more competitive races typically get more people out to vote.
There are either incumbents being challenged within their party or across the aisle, or long-serving incumbents who decided not to run for re-election, and we have these open seats that are being sought after. Right? There are a lot of focus on local issues, and with competitive races, it's no surprise that voters take notice and have been turning out to the polls.
And while issues voters say they are concerned about include crime, so are infrastructure and helping businesses thrive. In Hamilton County, people's concerns were different.
A thoughtful growth is a good thing. Sometimes it does take a little bit of patience to get things right. Sometimes you try something and it doesn't quite work.
According to the Hamilton County Clerk, they did have higher voter turnout when it came to early voting as well as mail-in voting. But as far as Election Day, they actually had a lower turnout than they expected. Again, that was the last time that I spoke to the clerk. But here at the City County building, I just got a final count. They had 640 people vote today here at the City County building. And that is a high number for primary elections. Live in Indianapolis, Meredith Hackler, WRTV.
Also in Indianapolis, IPS has a $410 million referendum on the ballot. If residents voted in favor of this, it would help IPS upgrade more than 20 schools. According to district officials, the referendum would cost the median homeowner an extra $3 a month on their current property tax bill.
In November, Carmel will elect a new mayor for the first time since 1996. Jim Brainerd is not running for re-election. So in this May primary, there are 3 Republicans and 1 Democrat running for that top spot. The Republican candidates are Kevin Woody Ryder, Sue Finkham, and Fred Glenn. The Democratic candidate is Miles Nelson. In the city of Westfield, it's an all-Republican primary for mayor. The candidates are Jake Gilbert, Scott Willis, and Kristen Berkman. Democrats could technically add a candidate later on, but they must do that by July 3rd. When the results of the Indiana primary start rolling in, we'll have them all up on our website, WRTV.com, and the WRTV News app. Just click on the live updates and results story.